Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. So today I have something very special to show you. For the first time ever, I've managed to get my hands on a prototype football boot that is currently unreleased. So introducing to you the Puma Ultra, Puma's brand new upcoming speed boot. So my friends at soccerdotcom sent me a message a few days ago letting me know there was a pair of Puma boots on their way to me for me to test out. And I thought it was just going to be a colour update from one of their current silos. So when I opened the box, you can imagine I was very excited, but also a little bit confused because I had no idea what these were. So I had to do a little bit of digging, a bit of research on the internet, and there was only a limited amount of information out there. But I did manage to find out a few details about the Puma Ultra to share with you today. So let's go back in time a little bit. So in 2012, Puma released the Evo Speed, their speed boot silo. And then from 2012 to 2017, they came out with 5 generations of the boot before discontinuing them. Then they released the Puma Future and the Puma One, and then stuck with the Puma King as the 3 available options, which were all great football boots, but none of them representing a true speed boot. But now, after developing in the lab and testing prototypes with elite players, it looks like Puma is bringing back speed in the form of these, the Puma Ultras. If we take a look at the upper, there are a few telling bits of information that suggest that this is a prototype, and the loading text might imply that it's not necessarily the finished product that will be released in the coming months. We can see that the boot is in its 4th test phase, which shows Puma's been working on it behind the scenes. They've also included some other details such as the word faster and cross out the word catchable, all acknowledging the fact that it's a speed boot. And if we look closely under the laces, we can see some subtle text that says sprint, score, cheer, repeat. And on the other side, it says property of Puma with some numbers, which I have to be honest, I have absolutely no clue what those numbers mean. Featuring what Puma is calling a Matrix Evo upper, very lightweight and constructed with reactive Kevlar and carbon yarns to give you a thin sock-like feel with a barefoot-like experience for close razor-sharp feel on the ball. As you can see, it's a one-piece upper with a built-in tongue that's elasticated to really give you that wrapped sensation around the foot, and also an external heel counter to give you support in the heel. A detail I really like is the fact that the laces don't actually go into the boot but through these lace holes, which are a bunch of threads together to reinforce them and make them strong enough to pull the laces without snapping them, but it makes it a lot more comfortable without the laces pressing directly on the foot. As you can see, it has a small elasticated collar, so that's going to really hug around the ankle, and it's got this V-cut so the ankle bone itself can sit freely and comfortably. The sole plate is very aggressive with a variety of angled chevron studs and bladed ones at the back, and what I really like about the sole plate, you can use it on both firm ground and artificial ground. So if you're someone that swaps between artificial ground and firm ground often, you don't have to change your boots to suit the surface. But what really captures my attention more than the sole plate is that the Ultra is lighter than any football boot currently on the market. So when the Ultra eventually does come to market, it's definitely going to pique the interest of those true speed boot players. Surprisingly, with how thin and lightweight the upper is, it offers a lot of durability and structure. You can see the carbon yarns are very tightly woven, and the sole plate itself is very rigid. So it's not going to feel flimsy, it's going to have a lot of structure to it and be responsive, even though it's super lightweight and thin. So as this is a prototype, unfortunately this version will not be released to the public in this colorway, but in the coming months Puma do plan to release an orange version of it with a white Puma cap and detailing. So it will be available to the public in the very near future. So I want to know, is this something that you'll be interested in getting for yourself? Let me know in the comment section below. From a personal standpoint, this boot excites me a lot, especially with the hybrid sole plate. I think it's definitely in competition for one of the best speed boots out there. But I hope you enjoyed today's review. If you did, make sure you smash that like button, hit the subscribe button for weekly training videos, and I will see you guys in my next video.